Welcome back to Angie Max Little Mites and More. I remember that I said I was asked what I feed my birds and my parrots and treats and things. So what I'm about to show you is you know, their regular supply. However, that doesn't include the fresh veg and the fruit that they get. The fruit is once, twice a week. It doesn't include multivitamins. You know, that's twice a week. Do not over give your bird vitamins. It can I think it's called vitamin doses or something, but it's nasty and it can have the opposite effect. So make sure you read everything and dilute it correctly. It is absolutely vital to your bird's health that you do that. It also doesn't include the calcium. Again, the African greys need that bit more calcium. If you're like Fraser's eating cuttlebone, so I won't be giving him calcium. I don't want to over calcify because it can calcify the kidneys. So check that as well. So it doesn't include that. It also doesn't include pre-probiotics of Avian Avapro. I don't use that every day now. That is normally what I would use if we've just got a bird or a bird's not well, or, you know. So anyway, so this is the food. You won't see the parrot food here because the parrot's food, some of it's here, but the parrot's food is sealed in a container on top of the cupboard, and I'm not going to kill myself trying to lift it down. But please take into account also that the birds are on a, my partner's got it, so this is the parrot mix, and as you can see there are no sunflower seeds. Okay, I don't allow my birds to have sunflower seeds. That's like giving a child Mars bars. They're really not good. They're high in fat. They can cause fatty liver and all sorts of issues with birds if you know, give them quite a lot of sunflower seeds. I would use them as treats, but I don't even have them in the house. So no sunflower seeds in any of this mix. And this mix is a good mix. It's got everything you could possibly want in it. This is Tidy Mix. It's called Tidy Mix because most of the grains on this food have been dehusked already, but there's still some that are husked for natural purposes, because that's what a bird would naturally do. So the birds are on a 40-60, so they're kind of on a, at the moment they're on a 60% seed and a 40% pellet diet, and I've tried all different, Supreme, everything. I would recommend Tox pellets. They're the best because they're cold pressed and they're not baked, so they don't lose any of their potency and they don't lose any of the nutrition because they're cold pressed. But my birds are not all that keen on them, so they're on Harrison's high potency course. Now that's for the parrots, and sometimes I crush it up for the cockatiels as well, but you can get it for smaller birds like Fraser, but he's on a pretty well balanced diet. So now that's out the way, here's the box. They also get as treats, because they're quite expensive, but they are really good, Nutriberries. So that's got a pellet formula as well. Now, believe it or not all the birds actually like this. Sugar, my Congo female, doesn't actually eat them, which is quite surprising because I've never known a bird to actually turn these Nutriberries down, but she doesn't tend to like them. So they're treats because they're quite expensive. That's got different food in, but I've kept it. But you can see that's that is the same as this, but that is in a smaller fine, and that's for your smaller birds like your cockatiels and your budgies. Please excuse me, I'm trying to concentrate, but I'm still struggling with the loss of Brooke every day, so seeing the Nutriberries just kind of reminded me. But anyway, let's keep going. Also here we have, this is pulses, peas, rice, everything you could possibly think of. Again, this is a tidy mixture. And they have that twice a week. That is very, very good for them. It's got all beans and pulses and rice and whatever. And you soak that in boiling water for 12 hours. And then you can cook it in the morning. And they've had that today. So that's another part of their regular diet. These are treats. And my friend Tony got me these. They're avocakes. Similar to your Nutriberries, in large squares, and the birds love them. Again, sugar's not that keen on them. I don't know why that is, but I do crush them down because they're quite soft and squishy so that the others get to have some as well. And then we have, this is Fraser's food. That is the small version of the tidy mix that I just showed you. The parrot version. As you can see, there's no sunflower seeds whatsoever in there. Again, that's the same one. And again, treats, even though this is in the tidy mix, they do like garlic sticks. I'm not promoting tidy mix, by the way. I'm just get all my stuff from there because it's all human grade and it's amazing and good value for money. This here is milk thistle. My partner puts it in the coffee grinder for me, and I grind that down as a powder, and they'll get that twice a week, either in powder form or seed. And milk thistle is really good for fatty liver and stuff like that. So milk thistle, yeah, that's a good one. It's probably already in their mix, but you know, I don't go through everything that's in there, but so milk thistle is good. This is the budgie seed that I got from the pet shop that I got told he was on. Let's have a comparison. This looks pretty much the same. This has got everything in it. By the way, the budgie seed is completely dehusked. Yeah. You may well ask, well, why is it dehusked? Well, that's why it's called tidy mix. So you don't get, you know, all that mess and dust, and it, you know, it's crazy the mess that birds can make, but you don't get that with tidy mix. And that's another of Fraser's. You can see the difference. This is just, I don't know. And then you look there and you've got all the goody bits and the split lentils, etc. And then again, treats not all the time because it's in their food. I get a tidy mix again, Nut Supreme, and that's got everything in it. Crush it down for the smaller ones, but I do believe it's already, these tidy mixes, it's complete, everything's in it, fruit, everything. I just buy the stuff separate sometimes to give them a little treat. Next we have tops, which is what I'm trying to get my birds on. Oh, I'll eat that. They fell out. These are superb. They're cold pressed, so nothing's taken out of them, unlike the Harrison's that's baked. Check this stuff out, guys. It's pretty awesome. The only thing I would say, if I have trouble giving it to my birds, so, you know, it's green, and I think sometimes I think it's poo, because it does look like poo, which is a bit odd, but I mash that up usually and put that in other things so that I can try and get nutrition in there. But sometimes, like, it takes a while to transfer a bird over. I will never transfer my bird over to complete Harrison's. Years ago, they told you just to give them Harrison's, and I never agreed with it then. Must be quite boring. Now, however, sorry, I'm eating the nuts that fell out. They're telling you 60% Harrison's and the rest seed mix. So there you go. Time moves on. And then we have separate fruit. Dried fruit, which a lot of people don't agree with, but you can soak it. And the cockatiels love coconut. There's papaya in there and melon and everything. They've had fresh melon today though. comfort food. This is egg food. You can mix it with water. Sometimes I sprinkle that on, but be careful because it's very, 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 very fatty. So it shouldn't be given regularly. That's my parrot. If your bird is coming through mating time, do not give them warm foods. It stimulates the hormones, and that's spice, screaming, because you can hear the packets. It stimulates the hormones, and it can start off egg laying. So warm foods, pretty much no when it comes to that time of year. Here's the big parrot mix. Oh no, this isn't the parrot one. What is this one? Parakeet. So is this the cockatiels? Oh, this is the cockatiels one. And you might well say, well, why don't you give the budget as well? It's just a little bit, the safflower there, which is the white, just a little bit too big for him, but so that's the cockatiels. I'm going to run out of charging. Carrot flakes, crunchy carrot flakes, or you can actually soak them. You know, I soaked them and I tasted them, and it tasted like just fresh carrot. I mean, mine have fresh carrot anyway, but these are little things, you know, because they get bored of the same stuff. Next on the list, again, tidy mix, we've got blueberries. I've got to say, these haven't gone down as well as the elderberries. Cockatiels love this, but it's also in their mix. This is soya chunks, and you can crush them down as well for the smaller birds. Look at all this, guys. Now here's your powdered milk thistle. So if you've got a bird that's got issues with fatty liver, or just give them it anyway, it's good for them. These are Boo's, particularly, she loves them. So dry chilies. Whoops, another packet of dry chilies. What else have we got? Now I think that is about it. And then we have the good old-fashioned millet, which I very rarely use. And I kind of use that for training, trying to get the birds back in. Well, it's mainly now trying to get Fraser in, but I don't usually use millet at all. That is usually a treat. So looking in my box of goodies, I think that's probably everything. There's the Supreme. I tried that, but they'll only eat the red ones. So I tasted the red one. It was quite sweet. It was quite nice. The others were disgusting. But I'm a human, so. And here is the massive 20-kilo bag that we get for the parrots. It's got everything in it. You don't have to buy all this separate, guys. Do you know what I mean? I just do it because sometimes, well, I just do. I love them and I want them to have a variety of stuff. But it's all in there. It's complete. It's absolutely complete. Used and recommended by avian vets. 32 healthy ingredients for your parrot to enjoy. Low sunflower seed and 99% edible, reducing waste. So there are bits of sunflower seed in there. And you can hear spice. That's pretty much it, guys. Just to let you know, if you've got any ideas or things that I haven't included here, the beetroot, I get dried beetroot as well, but I'm going to start buying it fresh. So yeah, that is what I feed my birds and my parrots. I hope you found it informative. I don't know, I've contacted Tidy Mix and they don't deliver to the only to the UK, but Tops, I think they do. They don't just do UK, and neither do Harrison's. But remember, this is baked quite a lot. Whether this is cold pressed, so if you can get your bird on this, it's a lot better for them. I know everyone says Harrison's, but I'm just saying that this is the top one. That's why it's called Tops. You get it for smaller birds. I don't. I just crush it down. But it's cold pressed, so it retains all the nutrients. So I do disguise it and put it in things to try and get them to eat it. Thank you for watching. Any questions about any of it? And I've got to now put it all away. And if you can, guys, keep smiling.